Good morning, welcome back to our kitchen. You guessed it, I'm cooking again. Actually, I'm baking this time. And I'm making a banana bread recipe because we have exactly 3 bananas that are pretty brown and pretty soft, and I've been wanting banana bread in the morning. So this recipe is called Best Banana Bread. It has 1,974 5-star reviews, so I feel like that's a really good sign. It does not have chocolate chips in it, but what banana bread is worth anything without chocolate chips, so we're adding them ourselves. Mike just made this face behind the camera. Normally my mise en place is way more organized, but I'm not feeling very organized today. So I do have all my ingredients out. Very quickly, what you're gonna need for this: butter, sugar, eggs, bananas, flour, baking soda, salt, and vanilla, and chocolate chips, because let's be serious. If you are trying to bake something and you're impatient like me and you don't want to wait for your butter to get to room temperature, you can do one of two things. You can get a tall drinking glass filled with really hot water, pour out the water, place the cup upside down over a stick of butter in the wrapper, and it helps soften it. You can also, if you have a microwave like this, you can find the soften feature on your microwave, and it will very lightly soften your butter so that it's not runny and liquidy, because you want to cream together your butter and sugar for this. I didn't say this yet. Hi, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're doing well. We've not gone crazy at all. A cup of sugar. Okay, cup of sugar going in with my stick of butter. Voila. Then you're gonna cream it. Cream, baby, cream. While that's creaming, I'm going to take 2 eggs, beat them separately. 2 eggs. If you can name what movie this quote is from, I'll give you 10 points. Just as fast as your wrist allows. Fast, 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 fast. So I just love that movie so much. Okay, so when you cream your butter and sugar, you want to make sure your butter is softened. You don't want it to be melted, because you want it to be smooth and thick and creamy, and you want to let that go for a few minutes. I want to expedite the process of mashing my bananas, so I'm using a potato masher. For good measure. If I could get them all in the bowl. Mike and I just went on a really long walk. Actually, we walked for like an hour. We walked to the Wine Source, which is our local wine and beer and liquor store.
Water and Hoe.
Water and Hoe is our local. Water and Hoe, you're right. The weather today is absolutely perfect. I'm actually just so grateful that we're able to be home for this weather instead of cooped up inside of an office. We're gonna drink a beer on the deck and just decompress a little bit with the dog. This gentleman got a promotion today. Oh, my banana bread. Let me show you. I'm so glad you asked. We've already eaten a couple pieces. It looks real brown. I think it's just like caramelized. I don't think that it's overdone. It's not overdone because it's very moist. If you love that word, here it is again. Moist. So we've got that. It's been delicious. We've had 2 pieces already. Got the door open. The dog's out there somewhere barking at somebody. I'm okay. Happy Friday. I'm so happy that it's Friday, even if it means I know I have nowhere to go, nothing to do for the weekend. It just feels nice to know we made it through another week of teleworking and I can just chill and be a slug all weekend long, and it's totally okay and it's acceptable and it's almost mandatory. Today is mine and Mike's 10-year wedding anniversary, and because of that, I decided to take a shower, wash my hair, and I'm gonna put a little bit of makeup on just to make myself feel like it's a regular old day. So we aren't really big anniversary celebration people. We don't really go out to celebrate a lot of things, honestly. Both of us would just prefer to cook a really nice meal at home, scallops, a steak, like a ribeye or a filet. That sounds so good. And so that's usually what we do to celebrate a birthday or an anniversary. Today just feels like a normal day because of that. So we're just happy to be spending the time together and I don't know, maybe we'll watch a movie. I have my favorite champagne on hand, so might crack that open. Mike doesn't really love champagne, but I have no problem drinking that entire bottle by myself. So because I'm getting ready, which is not the norm right now, I just thought I'd do a little time lapse of my getting ready makeup routine today. I will leave everything I'm using in the comments below if you're interested. If not, don't even worry about it. Before I speed this up, the other day I mentioned that I had recently repurchased my Lancome foundation that I love and swear by. It's amazing. I don't have anything bad to say about it other than the price, but I mentioned in that video that I had recently been in love with the Wet n Wild foundation, which is $5. And someone was like, what foundation is it? It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Dewy. So in the past they made Photo Focus foundation. I liked it. It had a really weird smell to me. I thought that it was a little bit too matte for my skin. So when they came out with the Dewy one a couple months ago, I thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna be great. And I was right. It's amazing. I can't recommend it enough. I'm using the shade Shell Ivory. I was probably doing my makeup at this time 10 years ago today. A lot differently. I didn't know what brushes were. I put all my makeup on with my fingers. Except for maybe like my blush. And I had no idea what bronzer was. Or filling in eyebrows. Oh, Lord. I will insert photos here of what I looked like on my wedding day. The real question is, have y'all been watching Tiger King? Mike and I finished it within 2 days. We started it kind of late on Monday night or Tuesday night, and then by the next day we finished it. So good, so good. We just couldn't stop watching. It's honestly one of those shows that you're like, it is so mind-blowing and so fascinating, and you just want to keep I just want to keep watching shows about these people. In a lot of ways, it's very sad, but then in other ways, I just am like, wow, this is the entertainment that I signed up for. Last year I bought a sample perfume kit from Sephora and it came with the coupon for a free full size, and I actually went for Daisy by Marc Jacobs, which is not something that I would typically reach for, but I am going to wear it today because this is what I wore on my wedding day. How's it going?
Fine.
May I take your water? Here's how my final look turned out. I'm feeling really pale, but it does feel good to have makeup on and clean hair and shaved legs. We're drinking a bottle of champagne. Mike doesn't like champagne, so I'm predicting that I'll drink 3/4 of this bottle by myself.
Yep.
Which is fine because it's Friday. Honestly, couldn't have fallen on a better day. This is one of my favorites of all time. It's usually about $50 a bottle, but Wine Source had it on sale about a month ago for $39. I think you started a trend. Everybody's cutting their grass now.
I know. The cool kid on the block.
very fizzy. I'm trying to get you drunk, nice and loose. Do you know that I don't think we had a single drink of champagne on our actual wedding day?
I think we actually did.
We did?
Yeah.
It might have been the only drink I had the whole time. Cheers. Here's to 10 more.
That doesn't really make a good sound, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Dink.
They're really thin. Are they plastic? Oh, that's
pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not aggressive.
No.
It's not aggressive, it's not too sweet, and it's not too dry. It's perfect. So if you're looking for a good one, highly recommend. It could very easily drink this entire bottle.
And you probably will.
And I probably will. Good morning. It is Saturday, March 28th. It's a really gloomy day here. Oh my God, it's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything yet and I need to. Mike, do you want any oatmeal?
No thanks.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do something easy because it's almost lunchtime. And I'm making my favorite oatmeal. I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but the brand is Better Oats. I've only been able to find it at like Target at this point. The flavor that I get is called cinnamon roll. It's 100-calorie oatmeal, but that's not the reason that I bought it. It just has the best texture and taste of any oatmeal, of any instant oatmeal that I've had. And it's steel cut oats, which I really like. And it has flax seeds in there, so there's a little bit of a health bonus. Again, this is cinnamon roll. The packaging is really nice because you just tear along this line, pour it into a bowl, and then this package actually serves as your measuring cup for water. So you just fill it up to the squiggly line, pour it in, microwave the whole thing for 90 seconds, and you're good to go. Last night, Mike and I ordered Ekiben for takeout, and that was our anniversary meal. They mistakenly gave us an entire extra bag of food, and when I went in to pick it up, I said, "This doesn't look right. This looks like too much." And the guy was like, "Is this your name? Was this your order?" And I said, "Yes." And he gave me 2 bags. The one bag said 1 of 2 and the other bag said 2 of 2. And he just handed them both to me, even though I said, "This is too much. I'm pretty sure we didn't order any of this." He handed it to me, so I brought it home and it was like an additional 8 appetizers. So we're gonna be eating leftover Ekiben for a while. Delicious, I'm not gonna complain about it. Mike found some new favorite appetizers from there, so that was a win. And we came home and what did we do? I think we just watched Seinfeld and went to bed early. I drank an entire bottle of champagne. Mike had a few beers and we were just tired. We were just tired, and so we went to bed. How are you guys holding up? What are you doing to keep busy? It's a weekend. It's a weekend, I've got nothing to do, and I'm not gonna complain. I do wanna clean up the house a little bit. I want to get like an OTM video edited. The one I'm editing right now is actually mine and Caitlin's wedding day makeup. We went to a fake wedding. Actually, there are a couple pictures on the refrigerator from that. It was a benefit. Hi. Hi, I had to eat something. My stomach started feeling really sick. So we went to this fake wedding, I don't know, a couple of months ago. It was like a fundraising event. So we went to that with another friend, Katie, and I'm editing the get ready with me version of that day, which is really fun and funny to watch. How's your workout?
It's all right.
Mike's been working out in our home gym, aka the basement. There's no home gym because my fucking Nordic track is still broken. I'm so pissed about this. If you haven't heard me talk about it.
You should call him tomorrow.
I'm so furious. It has been out of commission since February 27th. I'm furious. Furious. Beyond furious. So while I really love the bike, I cannot recommend it knowing how terrible the customer service is. If you know someone that works at Nordic Track, hit me up, send me their information, because I would just like to talk to someone who's willing to listen to me and not be on hold for 3 hours of my day and be dicked around like they've dicked me around. If you even knew a quarter of the story, you'd be like, wow, I would throw that thing out in the trash. Yet it's still in my basement. Like Caitlin calls it, the most expensive paperweight that you've ever owned, because it's in my basement taking up all this space and I can't even use it. Anyhow, I'm going to eat my breakfast, finish editing this video, do a little bit of cleaning. We're doing some laundry. You know, I'm just gonna embrace the leisure queen lifestyle today and tomorrow and every day after that.